always, the Fun Game and Toy Company is here for all of your entertainment needs.
Yeah. And the Cooperative of the Warmth Bringer is here to give you that warm, tingly feeling, you know.
That's called go see your doctor.
I was going to say, are we talking ASMR? What's going on up in here?
Well, we can do that. We can do some ASMR up in here. People are really like.
ASMR.
I thought that warm, tickly feeling was from bad phlegm.
I mean, yes. Oh man, I should have named one of my spin-offs that.
You are aware that we have the fast breeder racial trait.
All right, ready to start time?
Yep. Let's see.
All right, and poink.
I posted a picture of the shoes.
Oh man, did we get last notification ID'd already?
Starting out early.
It's always weird because it only happens once per session.
Yeah.
No, technically last session it happened twice because like all of us got whatever with everything. Hey, how am I out of sync?
Yay, it's not me.
Oh,
see, it's all
I'm
of us.
Sternoble's out of sync.
All of us.
Shimmy.
Oh, I am. Darn it.
I'm not out of sync.
Well, you're the freaking host.
All right. Let everybody sync up, then starting time again. Poink. Okay, I can do stuff. Good.
Is this the right phase?
Should be. Yeah, you're playing Your Lost Hope.
So, how close to that war ending are you there, FoxMage?
Well, let's see. Right now we are dealing with, we are at 22% war exhaustion. They're at 31%. I don't see this war ending anytime soon. I'm basically just sort of holding the line so that hopefully my allies here can mop up.
You and the Macaro banded merchants have fun with that.
Yep. I'm not especially concerned, really. The Fallen Empire's ships aren't really anything to write home about.
Fun
I wonder
times.
if the AI actually took over my empire for a second.
Did something go catastrophically wrong?
They just removed all my planetary decisions.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, I was getting overpopulation again, and I was like, I thought I stopped all population growth, and then I realized that all my planets are back to full allow.
Yeah.
So, no problem.
Let's see. What? Oh, right, I blew a lot of influence on branch offices. I was going to say, how could I not renew any of this stuff? Silverin. How are you guys? They're friendly to me. You're not a space dwarf. There's a Scritch ruling the Vryn at the moment. It's like the dwarfs getting ruled by the kobolds.
I feel that I should take offense to that, but we're really not the type to. We're really the type to go more like, "Aww."
Kobolds, who are you complaining about?
That I do. But dwarves are not known for their love of kobolds.
Neither are centaurs, but what else is new?
So, Batherzoid, how about you guys? No, you're friendly too. Okay, who in the galaxy doesn't love me? Okay. Glirns are basically neutral to me. Okay, there's a bunch of neutral. Okay, the people I'm actively at war with don't like me. The other Fallen Empire neutrally dislikes me. What? The Flurp licensees and oh, that's because you're subjects, so okay. You like me because you have to pay your franchise dues. Alright. No, there. if you turn on Union's map mode, the entire galaxy is owned by like 4 things.
Yeah.
All right, so there's nobody I can like actively declare war on right now, or at least nobody I would have any reason to. Oh, the regulators are building their gateways and whatnot.
So wait, are you still at war?
Oh yeah, I've been at war for the last like 3 sessions.
You should really consider, ending that. But
I would, but the problem is that there's no actual way for me to end this any faster, because the systems they have left. What madness is this? All right. The systems they have left are ones that are going to be ridiculously costly to try and take. I've taken all their system, like I and the Makaru have taken all of their systems that don't require us going through this massive starbase.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, in theory, I could jump and take these 2 systems, but well, that's going to still be. Yeah, that's still going to be a bit more expensive than I'd really be comfortable with.
Well, prepare for the long grind.
Yep.
Some Narcoop bandits are going through my territory. Can I go to the war with them?
I think you can attack.
Defenders, Florp Game and Toy Company, Florp Affiliates, Solar Licensees.
Technology research.
So I have a research ecumenopolis. It is pumping out currently more than 1,000 each of all 3 types of research. So that planet is more than 3K research by itself. This place is short on housing. Replace city. Yeah, just go ahead and turn that all into city district. That's going to be another lab world. I want to see if I can break 20,000 science a month by the end of the game.
Alright.
I've done it before.
Good.
What were the regulators or the A? Oh, they were building a. Oh, they're building a. What are they called? Megastructure.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
Alright.
Kinetic weapon damage seems like it might be handy. How long does it take to turn this thing to an Ecumenopolis? 3 years. Or no, 10 years, 10 years. Why have one research world when you can have 2 research archeologies? Oh, I already have queued up everything in order to do exactly that.
I could probably...
Construction complete.
Alright, so...
And then I thought to myself, why have 2 archeologies when you can have 3? I'm just sort of collecting them, actually. I think this is going to be my plan. Actually, no, this would make it 4. That would give me 4 archeologies.
Alright.
You can pretty much throw any project proposal on our desk. We got money.
Yeah. So, completing a bunch of habitats and some gateways and whatnot. Mostly those because, you know, I need room for my people. Inconvenience of getting to all that.
Now, what's interesting with archeologies, I thought there was a limit, like a planet needed to be at least size 15 to turn into an archeology. That doesn't seem to be the case, or at least it doesn't mention any sort of a minimum that I'm not meeting with this size 13 planet. I am definitely thinking that archeologies I'm going to start going for earlier in future games, though.
Alright.
Because they solve all of my problems with population and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to build any buildings that give me housing. I don't have to worry about amenities because I get tons of those from the residential districts. I mean, Blorp right now has a surplus of 344 amenities. Rare crystals seem to be a expensive commodity right now.
Are they?
Yeah. Not quite as expensive as dark matter, but it's the second most expensive thing on the market right now. That feels like something I should be building a thing to take advantage of.
The reason
Not like I need money, but why not?
Okay, let's see, that's 50. Why do you have these? That is absolutely...
Well,
what's the range here?
actually, no, what I need to be doing is construction ship. Where are you?
Alright, so this is of course going to update 3.1.1.
This tiny planet needs a habitat.
Alright.
Almost a third, actually, no, like a third of my score is from my subject empires currently.
Okay.
So yeah, the various Flurp spin-off companies have been doing quite nicely, it seems.
I should probably throw...
Allies? You guys still have ships, yes? Okay, you do have a... What is this fleet even doing? Where are you going? Okay, now you're going toward hopefully dealing with these guys that have been parked here for quite some time now. I've literally blocked off their escape route. They have nowhere to go. All you need to do is finish them off. Did I build a habitat and never colonized it? It looks like that's a thing I did.
I may have done that at some point.
Do we desync again? Oh, no, it's just loading the screen. So I know I've mentioned this before, but Paradox, if you're watching, I'm reasonably sure in your colonization window, you actually populate the list of objects for the entire window, or the entire scroll thing. You don't need to populate all of them. You really just need to populate the ones we can view, or the ones we're viewing, and maybe like 10 above and below.
Yeah. In testing, no one ever has more than 6 of those, so...
My empire alone has, I don't even know how many species. I'm not going to count that.
Yeah, I've got good with just kind of scrolling until I'm more or less in the right vicinity of something I want.
All right, let's throw a... Planet already has a planned colony. Oh, wait. I remember now. There's a colony ship being built after these... How is that warship? After 35 more warships, there's the colony ship getting built. That's what's going on.
Ah.
I started that build order 3 sessions ago, I think.
You can increase the priority of that colony ship if you want.
I can, but the colony isn't a huge priority.
All right.
It was just something I noticed. It's like, oh, hey, this is here.
Which will have lots of an access at the moment.
So, Makaru, you guys could literally accept a, status quo peace right now. Nothing stopping you.
That should also be an option, that if you're with an NPC, you should be able to, like, I'm suggesting we make peace, and then they can choose whether or not they agree with you or not.
Kind of like
You have to just sit there and wait.
Kind of like the voting screen to, start a war, like have a voting screen to end
like
it.
That.
You can see that.
That you're not sitting here waiting for an NPC to finally make the decision.
Yeah. Can I talk to these guys? I can, it just doesn't do me any good.
I could always force them to end the war.
And how would you do that if they don't exist? Yeah, there
I
is an
assume
answer.
massive military intervention.
Pretty much. Pirates? What do you think I am?
She was like, oh, now all hell's broken loose.
I will overkill.
Seems
Pretty
legit.
sure. Yeah. A 250k fleet versus 800. Aurelga manufacturing research agreement. Gross.
They do like me, though.
I can now use Cassius Valley against Norelga Manufacturing. Huh?
The galaxy has way more megacorps than it started with.
Other partition.
I'm reaching that point with my colonies where it's like, I could, in fact, I probably should clean up like all this stuff that, you know,
Yeah.
various problems that these places have, but it's like, they can last another 26 years.
Yeah, it's like, I don't, it's like, yeah, I was just like, well, can I do some of this stuff to, you know, deal with a border guard? And it's like, yeah, not really. So,
Every now and then I just click on the button that says, yeah, institute the increased benefits.
Yep.
Just throw money at the problem.
Yeah, it's completed construction of a gateway in the Everest system.
Yeah, I'm building all these archeologies. Construction ship's busy. A new megastructure. The novelty has worn off of our other one. Wait, did I ever actually finish you? No, I didn't. Finish.
This is going to get me in trouble, but, you know.
Oh. Oh, it is very much on.
That's more for consistency, because literally all of
it's not getting any less on, I assure you.
Construction complete.
Yeah, why don't people go here? You go here. They have like lots of places to live here.
I mean, just so we're clear, though, I did just contact, you know, our contact at the Flurp licensees. Anchors away, Flurp Game and Toy Company, because the Flurp licensees is 100% on board with you.
Construction complete.
So you see, you know, I mean, I'm not going to be sending them anything or whatnot, so.
Next, let's see.
Alright, I could make more there. Why is that full? It's because I haven't been doing enough.
And the Flurp affiliates, we, the eager student, the hope of the future, full of untapped potential, you, the revered mentor, the guru, the voice of generations past. Part of me wants to be a dick and insult them. No.
Then they declare their freedom and suddenly we're engaged in a war. You said you'd support our freedom. Well, now's the time to prove it. Ooh, yeah, about that.
But when I said that...
We agree with your basic ideals. Never said we actually help you.
Understand, when we said we support your independence, we meant, like, you know, from a philosophical...
Moral support.
Yeah.
We're the cheerleaders, not the football players.
I do feel like there should be some sort of mechanic or something that that kind of reinforces the whole guaranteeing independence, defense pacts, all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Guys?
Yep.
You were going to take care of this transport fleet and take your system back, right? Because you seem to be doing an awful lot of not that. I really, really am starting to dislike the Makaru.
So, friendly reminder, when you get out of the war, get out of that pact with them.
Yeah. There is something fun about having a tech level equivalent to the fallen empires. Oh, except the Avtiran regulators. Their tech is superior to mine. Why won't you accept a research agreement? Give us your secrets. We'll give you Settlers of Flurb. Special edition copies.
Why is this one not the Citadel already? I don't know.
So it's 10 jobs. That's 8 jobs.
Oh, you can do it. I believe in you. Okay.
What does the Shroud have to say today? Sure, what's the worst that could happen? Hey, static jump drives.
Buying all dark matter, you probably won't regret it. Bad Shinny.
I mean, we don't know that we would regret it.
Still
And
saying
arguably,
Bad
arguably
Shinny.
Shinny at this point has been my oldest business partner.
Fairfax guarantee.
So Shinny, I happen to have some dark matter for sale.
Yay!
What are you offering? I have we'll say 6,000 for sale.
What materials do you need?
Rare crystals and exotic gases at this point. I'd say higher priority on exotic gases, but both are good. That seems reasonable. Sure.
Yay!
Yay.
Trade deals and all that.
God, all of my edicts. Like all of them. What is your tech level relative to mine? Yeah, do some field research.
Come on. Come on.
It was like, oh, edicts.
3 days.
Relaying transmission.
Volatile land clearance. I like it. So it's an edict about basically clearing tile blockers that uses volatile motes. What exactly are we doing? Because my first thought was plastic explosives.
Connects to the.
Construction complete.
It's the core dip. Okay, to there. That's not really helpful.
So the Marauders are currently raiding. I
Mm-hmm.
don't know who, but they're currently raiding somebody. Why is this fleet here? I have a random 20k fleet that's just kind of sitting here. And I'm sure I had a reason for them sitting there. Oh, I think it was to block the Fallen Empire, which I now have blocked elsewhere.
Because this was Arena 50.
Go there. You know, in Warhammer 40k, there's this concept of, mostly in the Human Empire, actually
Mhm.
entirely in the Human Empire, this concept of like entire armies that the Emperor sent someplace and then subsequently just totally forgot about them for like a decade or more at a time. And I thought to myself, how can that be? How do you lose an entire army? Well, okay, I think I get it now.
Oh, the other thing.
No idea how long those guys were sitting there.
The other thing is that part of their canonically they actually like lost faster than light communications for like
Yeah.
a couple centuries. So there are literally entire areas that they just couldn't get messages to.
Yep.
All right, so we got the big booty.
So at this point, my people are effectively immortal because more than once every 5 years, I research plus 5 years life expectancy on my leaders. It's been a very long time since anybody has died.
Actually, put on 2 of those and save that.
Okay, so there is a xenophobe pacifist empire here. The first thing they said to me is, if we both kept to ourselves, diplomacy wouldn't be necessary.
It's not wrong.
Yeah, I can't argue that. I have a branch office here yet. No, the Mikado beat me to it. All right, there may be a war of subsidization in the not too distant future. But they are friendly to me. I will ponder that for the future. So how's the rest of the galaxy going up here?
I'm going all right.
All right.
Yeah, pretty good.
Why are Flurp licensees in my territory?
Why wouldn't they be? They are moving to the odometer system. Oh, they're moving toward... Why are they moving there? Okay, I don't know why they're moving there, but they're moving to one of the Makaru systems that is currently occupied by the Fallen Empire.
Isn't the Fallen Empire all like pissed off?
What?
This is the Fallen Empire that's like all pissed off.
This is the one that I'm actively at war with.
Oh.
It's that Fallen Empire.
And who the hell are these guys? Oh, it's also Flump. You just don't have a general.
Nope, I usually don't. I usually don't use admirals unless I'm like actively preparing for battle. Just the leader cost.
Yeah. Then I've got some stuff from Holy Mushroom Empire and the United Sin Autocracy. Everyone's just fucking in my territory. What the fuck?
I mean, I don't know how to tell you this, but you're the Indiana of the galaxy.
Why isn't ShadowDancerBrony the Indiana?
Because I'm kind of up here by myself with like a Cold
You're
War
not up by
border.
yourself. You're right next to me.
Yes, but
Yeah, like you said, I'm by himself.
there's
Dude.
yeah. I have all of Shitty's like subsidiaries or like vassal states to like my one side, and due to the like ongoing Cold War, there's like nothing going on back and forth between us. Then I have you and the two fallen empires on my other side, which again until the one that's woken up goes and does something.
Yeah, we have this empire that woke up and they've just kind of been sitting there. They haven't done anything of note. I mean, they have a punitive response flotilla that's basically just sitting here doing nothing.
You're the warring race. Why don't you help them?
I'm not warlike.
I meant Shinny. Because he said help them. So I was responding to Shinny.
I mean, I suppose I could try to poke him.
Try? Haven't you already poked them once?
No, other one.
No.
Oh, that was
They
the
don't
other
like
one.
me.
Ships
I
upgrade.
don't have a choice. It's kind of like, I like you, Shinny, as long as I don't get stabbed in the eyeball.
Everywhere else is okay. Just no eyeball stabbing.
I didn't say that. No.
You did not say that.
Shinny as a person, but as a gameplay, you suck. I'm just kidding.
I just can't wait to see the. I just can't wait to see after this war finally ends, just how tiny this fallen empire is. Which, by the way, you'll be happy to know that their war exhaustion is like 2 higher than it was at the start of the session.
This fallen empire that's between the ShadowDancerBrony and I.
The
6, 7,
regulators?
8. They only have 8 systems. And the other one that was a con and then disappeared, that one's only 2 systems.
Yeah. The one down by the one that I'm at war with, at the end of the war, they'll have 6. Realistically, with the fleet I'm bringing up, I might have enough that I might take one of the. How heavily defended is their capital? That is not outside the realm of killable. Especially considering my fleets actively get stronger just through like as I research. Okay. These guys are 14k. 17k, so about 31. It's about 68. 88. And the fleet that's under construction. You know, I might have time to do this. Okay, you guys. Get up. Let's all stage. Let's rendezvous there. I'm going to take out the rest of the Fallen Empire. Or at least their capital.
Have you laid claims to it?
Not yet.
Okay, I just didn't want you to forget.
It'll take me a few years to get my fleets up there.
Mm.
I figure by putting my claim down later, that leaves me more flexibility in the event that in the next situation changes.
I'm just surprised you haven't gone to war with the merchant bond of merchants to get that one territory that they took of yours. In the
He's allied with them.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
now, but I
with
mean later.
At the time, it was sort of a situation of they were an ally to me, and I was still dealing with. I still had the concern of the Norilga to the south.
Oh.
Right, and yeah, build you there, and what we need here.
Oh, cool! This finished its thing. So now you should. Ah, okay. I don't want to spend the influence to make you an archeology yet. But I will upgrade that lab.
That.
So, what exactly does your capital world look like? Just, you know, checking out the real estate market here. Got some pretty sweet stuff on this planet.
It's not for sale, I'm sorry.
Oh, no, not you.
Oh.
This planet produces almost as much energy credit surplus as my entire empire does.
Crap?
The core, the Fallen Empire's capital.
Oh.
So we're going to build some more housing here.
I should take them over and then spin them off as another Flurb subsidiary, except that I really want their planets. What? These people have, like, nerve-stapled slaves.
Construction complete.
It is so on. Ooh, but they do have hedonist as a occupation.
I love how
I
that
am-
got an ooh.
I am down with half of what you guys are about.
Oh yeah, just
Alright, so that's their capital. Let's check out some of these other places. Fallen Empire Colony, which is okay, but nothing too spectacular. Maybe I should nuke one of those just to be an example.
okay. It's just spent the last 10 minutes going through my entire colony list and building things for them.
Hmm.
Okay, and shipyards are fine. We'll see.
Okay, I told these guys to move like. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I told these guys to move like forever ago. They haven't gotten out of their system yet.
Construction complete.
Okay, so fleet's upgrading on schedule. Alright, so take a kickback, the battle, and just kind of wait for things to unfold.
Yeah, I should upgrade my interstellar assembly too. And I think that covers my current mega structures.
Alright, and let's see. What can I do here that's a little bit more interesting?
Reddit. How many armies does your capital have
Construction
here?
complete.
That's a pretty impressive garrison you got there. Time to start recruiting armies. Let's see, assault armies, clone armies, xenomorph army. Yeah, xenomorph it is. I also like how even with xenomorph armies, it's recruit, not, build or engineer or anything like that. So like we just have these wandering around. Futureland, you seem like a great place to get some horrific armies out of. What can you do for me? Ooh, robotic assault army, which is surprisingly crappy. Huh. Alright, more xenomorphs.
Construction complete.
Alright, and we're gonna start with the natural engineers and see where it goes from there.
Construction complete.
Oh.
Alright. How are those fleets moving along? Slowly but surely.
They're calling me Shirley.
Never!
At least it's Catholic, Joe.
And here we have the Tianki space whales. Just kind of chilling out.
Space whales, oh space
Murder
whales.
them.
I would, but they're kind of like pathetic and harmless.
Also, his ships no longer run on space whale oil. So
Fire the harpoon.
although there is a large conservation movement to begin the use of space whale oil again, since it is a renewable resource.
That's why not.
Construction complete.
Our empire switched over to dark matter a long time ago.
Here we go, psionic jump drive. This is our last ditch attempt at getting a endgame crisis.
Psionic jump drives.
Yep. Psionic jump drives are actually the best jump drives in the game. They actually have a slightly longer range, I think, than the regular variety.
I'm not opposed to put that up to the test. You want to go to war?
Ideally, no. I'm kind of getting ready to do some mopping up here
Oh,
because I want this Tibicore system.
pivot courses.
Yeah, it's in the Rifari Remnant. It's the one that's almost encircled by what is now mine.
Oh, the core, the bounty. Ooh. Or boundary.
At that point, you might as well just go for Doghan as well.
Yeah, I mean, realistically. What? They have an affluence center? Any material desire can be met here, no matter how outlandish. Oh, really? We haven't sold you any of our games and toys. So how can you possibly have any material desire?
Well, I had an answer to that. It involved the need for you to sue them afterwards. So, their affluent center was making unauthorized copies of your games and toys.
That's the only solution that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
Maybe you
this
should
thing...
start a trade war.
Construction complete.
Mark their currency as manipulators or something like that. Currency manipulator.
Construction complete.
Okay.
I suppose I could just knock over a couple of these other systems here instead. But I really, really want their capital.
It is probably...
How are those Xeno armies coming along? Oh, those are nice and effective.
Construction complete.
Oh yeah, the Psionic Avatar. That guy's got to be about 100 or 150 years old by this point.
Complete.
So you don't need more of you. But...
I think my oldest is 237 years old.
Well, you just don't die anymore.
immortal. We'll never die of old age.
No, you'll die of. Oh crap! We don't make that part anymore.
True.
No!
No.
Curse your planned obsolescence.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I wonder if since we don't like grow in population anymore, does that mean
Construction complete.
we'll forget how to make them, and then thus if one breaks down, we'll slowly lose our population?
Possibly.
Construction complete.
I assume you just go to like the You Fix It store.
You break, I fix.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright.
I feel like this planet needs more science happening on it. Significantly more science, in fact.
Alright, and let's see. Okay. I could do this, but it's really not something that we demand. So,
Construction complete.
we'll just wait till they want it.
Okay, good. My transports can jump, so that's a plus. They only get regular jump drives, though. Oh, I guess I'm still researching psionic ones.
Okay. And how is the Flump doing with their
Flurp are doing pretty good at the moment.
Yep. Let's see.
Mostly just got, let's see, got fleets inbound for the Fallen Empire to eventually deal with them.
Mm-hmm.
The Outliner has long since become unwieldy.
All right.
Let's see, I'm raising my Xenomorph armies.
And how about over here at the Draenei Council? Still having problems with people wandering through?
And not getting off your lawn. By the way, I got a couple of fleets about to walk on your lawn, just so you know.
Not as many, but there's still a bunch of troops that aren't mine.
Well, I mean, realistically, you're just sort of on the way.
How about the Holy Mushroom Empire? Anything of note going on with you?
What's that?
Anything noteworthy going on in your empire?
It's very
Uh,
just buffing up my stuff.
More xenomorphs.
Okay, so
Construction complete.
Here we go. Now, practically every planet in my empire is busy recruiting xenomorph armies.
okay.
What are those for?
Those are for taking over Tibicor and the Rufari Remnant. My hope is that they will destroy the garrison force before they destroy everything on the planet, given they have a rather immense amount of collateral damage.
I was just looking at the garrison army. That's pretty large.
Yeah. On the other hand, their morale damage is ridiculously high, so I figure we're mostly going to just, terrify them until they surrender, and then we feed them to the xenomorphs.
Huh.
I mean, totally accept their surrender.
Treat them according to, the first Bothrozoid convention on, or Skylines, of course.
So I kind of want to insult the Aventuran regulators. I don't know that I really want to be fighting two wars at once, though.
Yep. How much later are we heading tonight?
I don't know. How much later did people have in mind?
10 at the latest.
Yeah, we can do that. Two months away from psionic jump drives.
So apparently our archaeologists have discovered a secret crypt where there are walls, where the walls are lined with rows upon rows of tiny blue digital orbs, their circuitry glittering in the dark. Each orb contains a memory of a single confession. And one of my options is, let's pray for some juicy confessions.
Nice.
Well, I don't think any other options are necessary.
I don't know why they're bothering giving you other options.
I'm clicking it. In my game, please. Oh, there we go. Awesome.
So I can't help noticing the Avtiran regulators keep building more gateways.
Yep.
Like, are they preparing for something? Because if
I
they are,
assume
they
so.
better start doing it soon.
Mm-hmm.
Construction complete.
All right. Okay. So, okay.
More army health.
Construction complete.
Okay.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Oh, hey, I'm up to 8K science a month now.
Nice.
So much science.
Wow, very nice.
All right.
Construction complete.
How goes your war there?
Pretty uneventful. Right now, I'm just waiting for a whole bunch of ships to move. Decided I'm going to actually use Fargus as the rendezvous point because that's the direct staging area for where the assault is going to happen.
Okay.
Just the game's running a bit slow, so it's taking a while for ships to move around and stuff.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yay, recruitment of armies completed. Recruit more.
Alright. Better be prepared for that.
War xenomorphs.
These guys now.
Our dropships will blot out the sun.
Now I've got a whole nother army coming through my territory that I
And
have
it's
no
a red
idea where they're
giant,
from.
so that's a lot of dropships.
Is that from the north?
Yes.
Is it mine?
What was
Why
that?
are they called a Vuljar? Oh, that's just the name of the army. Never mind. And it's not a friggin'
The Valgarge naval cluster.
Yes, but they're not.
It's Scritch.
He is not Scritch.
No, the naval commander isn't, but the
Yeah. The naval commander is anything
What
but
madness is
Scritch.
going on over there?
More armies are invading my areas.
we're allies.
I don't care. You're in my turf without saying anything to me.
Appears to be some
We
shooting
can't-
going on over there between the Drenai and the
We
Wolfbringers.
can't say anything because that would ruin
Decide
stuff.
to declare war against the Wardsbringer.
Oh, that'd be
Not even
amazing.
close. If that's the case, technically,
Let the
Holy Mushroom
galaxy
Empire's
burn.
been there the longest, just sitting right on my borders. Holy Mushroom
What's on your
Empire's been
borders?
Holy Mushroom Empire's been sitting in my borders since 2 streams ago. They've been just sitting in Azalea for like forever.
You keep cutting out. I think your headset might be coming unplugged.
Yeah, she's saying that there's a Holy Mushroom Empire
That was there
22
2 streams ago.
yeah 22K fleet that's just been sitting one jump inside her territory for the last like 3 streams. So
So I highly doubt I'm causing war against the Wormfingers if that was the case.
nope.
Well, you never know when you might just get a surprise mushroom stamp.
So gonna be wrapping up your war with.
At the rate we're going, I think we have about a month's worth of sessions before this war ends. Because they are now at 40% war exhaustion. So they have gotten 8% more war exhaustion so far this session.
And how are you guys doing?
Oh, we're doing all right. We're at 31 right now, it looks like.
All right.
The problem is that until I get my fleets up there in sufficient strength to take out some of their more heavily defended systems, it's kind of a stalemate because I don't know, the Makara don't seem too intent on doing anything. They haven't retaken Turim. They haven't retaken. Well, it's weird. It's like they have and haven't retaken Adominar. Can I change my war philosophy so I can start claiming their stuff? I don't think I can. Nope, I'm already as loose with war as I can be. Oh, it's because I have the pacifist ethic.
Yep. Double-edged sword there.
Yeah.
They really want to bomb the shit out of these people. We're pacifists. We don't believe in that, but it'd be really convenient to do so. Don't you? We agree with that, but
I mean, I'm just saying we don't have any sort of a little acrylic flip up box over the fire button. There's a reason for that, and accidents do happen. Be an accident with the weapon control board. Before your next duty cycle, we're going to need you to go to the ship's bar and just get wasted. All right, there you go. Go get up on the bridge now. Suddenly, Worf shows up drunk. That's something odd that just sort of struck me with, like, okay, Star Trek between the original series and the Next Generation.
Yeah. Do you need anything in return?
Absolutely not. I was full.
Yay!
Always much.
Yep.
What is there for free?
I figured giving that to my allies is better than just selling it on the open market.
Seems legit.
I'll take it.
No. Okay.
Ah.
Double-edged sword.
But you can't spell ally without several letters from, wait.
Nope.
Well, I got L.
Yeah, and you got Y.
Oh, yeah.
So you can't spell ally without at least 2 letters from his empire's name.
Nope.
Like how we have the Warmth Bringer and Flurp fleets just like, passing by each other. Like, hey, sup?
We'll gladly take your pity donation.
You mean our massive tribute? Yes. So,
Pity donation.
Beggars can't be choosers.
from a certain point of view, is more generous than what I offered to you and Sarah.
Still beggars can't be choosers.
Construction complete.
From a certain point of view, you guys.
Construction complete.
All right. Looks like for the Vrin to get what they want, I'm going to actually have to be part of it.
Static.
There's a disturbance of course.
Oh, is that the Shroud calling again? All right, well, are people at about a good stopping point?
Yep.
I believe so.
All right. Let me go ahead and pause. All right. Well, hope everybody had a good time watching. As always, we had a good time playing. And we'll see everybody next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.